Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson.
First Coast Living live.
And David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to First Coast Living. I'm David Benfield. Happy Tuesday. I am not actually riding solo. Jordan is outside for a live shot. We'll check in with her for just a second, but we have a busy show for you today, so let's just jump right into it. Coming up, from a Netflix movie earning some high praise to the Jags' favorite duo showing off in a new commercial. We're mixing it up with dazzling Jasmine Monroe, and we're going to continue our 12 Who Care series where we highlight individuals who are making a difference on the First Coast, and it's a party unlike any other. We're talking about Florida, Georgia, baby. The gates to RV City are now open and the fun is underway. We're getting you ready with some trivia. But first, we want to go ahead and send it outside to our very own Jordan Wilkerson, who's joined by a special guest to talk about the Carry Forward 5K Jacksonville. Take it away, Jordan.
Yes, thank you, David. And it is a little dreary out here, but this is kind of nice walking weather. I don't know. What would you say, ladies? Well, the Wounded Warrior Project is the leading veteran service organization in the country and is at no cost to their families or the warrior themselves due to generous donations from the American public, of course, and from an event like Carry Forward 5K. So we have got Megan Wagner. She's the Director of Physical Health and Wellness. And we have Amber Kulesa, an Air Force veteran. First of all, thank you for your service. All right. So what makes the Carry Forward 5K Jacksonville different than other 5Ks, Megan?
So the mission of Wounded Warrior Project is to honor and empower wounded warriors. This Carry Forward opportunity, this 5K, is to support that mission. You can walk, run, jog, carry weight, whatever you'd like to do to get to the finish line, all in support of the mission.
Yeah, so a lot of them will wear carried vest, or the weighted vest, I should say, or even carry a person. So talk about the significance of that.
So carrying a person really represents the logo, which is one warrior carrying another off the battlefield. So sometimes we or a warrior might be that person on the bottom carrying another, or sometimes we need to be carried off the battlefield. So that's an option for all participants to show support for that mission.
And Amber, tell us a little bit about your experience with the Wounded Warrior Project. I understand that you have been involved in many programs.
Yeah, really, Soldier Ride was really that got me to thrive post-service. So making me see that I could only do initially 1 mile, and now last year I did 52 miles with Soldier Ride. Yeah, and it was really, like I said, like Megan said, sometimes they carried me initially, and now it's my turn to carry others.
Now, do they do that typically the whole 5K?
Yes, your choice if you'd like to carry a person, carry weight, carry the flag, however you'd like for the entire 5K.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, it's November 8th, right? So coming up, but people still can get involved, right? So tell us how we can get involved.
Absolutely. You can find all the information on our website, carryforward.woundedwarriorproject.org. You can sign up now or even day of the event, November 8th.
Good. Okay, and who is this designed for? Everybody?
This is a family-friendly event.
Okay.
So we are serving the community. Warriors are welcome to join us, kids, any age.
What are you most looking forward to, Amber?
Honestly, just the camaraderie, the community of everybody coming out, supporting one another, and just being there. It's just the smiles that are going to carry us forward.
Well, thank you for what you do, Wounded Warrior Project, of course, and thank you once again for your service and continuing to get out there in the community. And I'm sure your involvement and what you're doing is going to help other veterans, and they'll learn more about the different programs. So I think that's really cool. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Of course. And Dave, we'll send it back to you. We're going to finish off this 5K.
Right on. All right, now it's time to honor one of this week's 12 Who Care award recipients. Take a look.
We've all heard the phrase turning pain into purpose. Well, our 12 Who Care honoree Chastity Clay truly understands what that means.
I want to be just like her, helping the community. She's amazing.
And I just want to thank you, and just to let you know how much we appreciate the scholarship and everything that you're doing.
After learning that she is doing this with her own funds, that is amazing. I wouldn't know anybody else who would be more deserving of this type of award.
In a tight space, Champs headquarters on Dunn Avenue, Chastity Clay is brought to tears while hearing firsthand from those on the receiving end of her generosity. The scholarships, diaper giveaways, mentoring, and athletic programs to help the city's youth. Clay became a champ in her community. Wanting to restore what was missing for others was born out of pain and absence in her own life.
Thoughts, feelings at that time? I can imagine you felt so lost.
If I'm honest, I'm probably still a little lost. and I'm still dealing with it's okay to not be okay sometimes. Every day it's a struggle because life is just not the same when you lose your mom. I knew I was gonna cry.
Clay's most treasured initiative, the Melinda Freyall Scholarship.
It honors her. I can't express the feeling. It fills me.
Bags filled with goods for those in need crowd her office space. As she opens up about her most recent loss, that too will serve as motivation for giving back.
Chatham County had JSO come to my door on my birthday, December 27th, and tell me he was gone. It crushed me.
Her best friend, Alex Reynolds, died on Christmas Day in 2023.
I miss him. So it's a lot. It's been a lot.
But he had some issues that he battled.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. He had a drug problem.
Her next venture, the Alex Reynolds Scholarship.
And it'll focus on kids that's in sports, homelessness, and drug addiction. Because there's kids that's homeless and, going through things, and they just need to have a little bit of an out. And I want to be that.
Once again, you're turning your pain into passion. That's what you do.
Yeah, I never looked at it that way though, but yes.
This is for you.
Oh.
This is for you, our 12 Who Care honoree. Oh, thank you for all that you do for our community.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
She's amazing. I really didn't know how much until I heard the interview, and I want to do this and more because I love helping people.
So she giving to you is now inspiring you to give back to the community.
Yes, I can't wait to figure out how or what, but she doing this is really helpful because I can do it too if she's doing all this.
Oh, all of us in tears now. It's oh my gosh.
Miss Melinda's proud, huh?
Yes, she is. I know she's smiling down. That's wonderful.
Great job, Keitha. All right, remember the 12 Who Care special featuring all 12 recipients will air on November 20th at 7 p.m. on ABC 25. All right, Jordan, what you got for us?
Energy-efficient replacement windows and doors from Renewal by Andersen offer the elegance, strength, and stability of wood without the low-maintenance features of vinyl. We're talking about Fibrex here, and it is a superior product. We'll learn in just a second. Let's welcome back Chelsea Zerpola. So thank you so much again for coming.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So before we get into the benefits of your doors and windows themselves, talk about Fibrex and why that is superior to vinyl.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different reasons why we feel like Fibrex is not only superior, but it's a better fit for our Floridians, right? We have a very high salinity in the air, right? That's what you're seeing in these vinyl windows or windows that need replacement. They're getting pitted, they're fading, they have all of these inoperable ways that people are struggling to really make sure that their home stays warm when it's cold and cool when it's hot out. And so Fibrex is 2 times stronger than vinyl. We're not going to have to worry about the fading, the pitting, all the things that you have with the vinyl product.
Right, and what's really cool about that, because you're not going to get that degradation over time, you're going to be able to save a little bit on your energy bill even. So describe how that works.
Yeah, so when you're talking about a vinyl product, we can all kind of think back when we were kids. We took the vinyl records and we threw them in, and we'd wait all summer and see what happened.
If they melt or whatever.
Right, that's plastic, right? So if you think about that in regard to vinyl, right, that's what's happening to many of these windows, is that cold air is escaping because the malleable, it's becoming malleable, right?
So
As
it's
the
not
sun,
staying
it's not
sturdy.
sturdy, it's malleable, so that glass pack becomes so heavy that it starts to draw down the overall frame of the window, and then it pulls away from the side. So then now you have those little gaps that your great air conditioner is escaping.
Yeah, and we don't want that. And then also what's really cool too is the sun protection in a way too, because you know how sometimes if you have an area in your home that gets a ton of sun, you might have a slight fade on your rug or something, right? And this will also prevent that.
It will, because it has a technology that allows the good light to come in, but it really protects you from that harmful UV rays. And I think that's part of the technology, right?
Yeah.
Being able to have not only advanced windows and doors, but a product that allows it to be 2 times stronger than vinyl to protect you even when you don't want to have to put up those shutters during the hurricane season. With our windows impact resistant glass, it really allows you to have the most expansive glass space, and you're not having to worry about that beautiful view being gone.
Right. And we've talked about this before, the durability tests that you do. I mean, tell everyone if they have not heard about this before. This is a big deal.
Yeah, now we're 30 years
That's
to really
crazy.
be able to test and in the harshest climates, making sure that not only is the product going to protect our homeowners, but it's going to be functional. It's going to look beautiful and be just as if it was installed that day.
That is so cool. And when they did this test, they didn't just do it in one climate. They did it in a cold climate where there's snow. They did it in a climate like ours where, you know, we got the salinity and the heat and then the dry.
Yes,
oh yeah,
the
because I bet
dry.
that can even, with the plastic vinyl around it, kind of start to, I've seen like cracks in the vinyl before.
And I think that's all from the pure fact that that's a product, especially for Florida, that's not going to, you know, really line itself up against our hot, humid, very, very different climate than some of the others.
Right, and then it also just made me think about how sometimes with windows they kind of get stuck.
Yes.
Or like I had a family member who, like, when you would go to put the window down, it would like go sideways. It would go off, off the track.
And then you're scared because you're like, I'm never
Can I
going to be
close
able
it?
to lock it, close it, or it slams your finger. All of those things are so important in making sure you have fully functional windows and doors. But then also it's deterrent, right? It's burglar deterrent.
Oh, we love the sound of that. So you always have a deal for our viewers. How can they get their hands on that?
Go to bestwindowsflorida.com, mention that you saw us on First Coast Living, and we are excited to give you 20% off your entire project.
That's huge. Thank you so much for joining us again today.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you as always.
You as well.
And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus.
All right, still to come, former NFL MVP quarterback Cam Newton making headlines for getting into it with a mascot. Dazzling Jasmine Moreau will explain and have all of your pop culture news coming up in the mix.
It's that time of year when people are making decisions about Medicare plans. Maybe you are too. But how do you decide which Medicare coverage is right for you? We understand that making decisions about Medicare coverage can be challenging. And that's why Aetna licensed agents are standing by, ready to answer your questions and help make the process of choosing a Medicare plan easier. And if you have Medicare and Medicaid, your agent can help you with an Aetna dual eligible special needs plan that lets you keep all of your Medicaid benefits, plus a dedicated care team to help you get the most from your benefits. And if you have a qualifying condition, you can get a prepaid card with a monthly allowance you can use on groceries, utilities, and other expenses. All you need to do is call.
Annual enrollment for Medicare ends December 7th. Call 1-844-514-9008.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
I can clean your teeth, but I can't wash your whole mouth.
Yes, we're toothbrushes, not mouth brushes.
Listerine works with brushing to deliver 5 times more cleaning power, plus it contains clinically proven essential oils.
For whole mouth health, Listerine. Wash your mouth.
Popeye's $6 Big Box is back. 2 pieces of signature chicken or 3 tenders. 2 sides and a biscuit. 1 very happy customer. Make Thanksgiving easy and delicious with Popeye's Cajun-style turkey. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
The Fox Sports Radio Tailgate Tour is coming back to Jacksonville for the 26th year at the biggest college football game on Saturday, November 1st. We'll kick things off at 9 a.m. and deliver a front row seat all day to the biggest free block party. Join us on game day at the corner of East Adams and Georgia Street next to the baseball stadium across Jag Stadium. We'll have free food, drinks, and thousands of free giveaways with AM 930, FSR Jax, and Jacksonville.com. Get more info at FSRJax.com or at the Tailgate Tour.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series.
If it's important, it's not worth compromising, which is why with Farmers, you don't have to compromise quality to get great savings on your insurance. Here, take mine.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
All right, it is now time for The Mix with Jasmine Monroe. A new Netflix movie earns perfect praise. Duval's favorite duo scores big with Adidas, and Cam Newton's latest viral moment has fans talking. And I have to admit, I have not seen this video yet, but I have heard about it. So thank you for joining us. What you got?
I'm hoping that maybe David can come here so I can reenact what happened. So maybe he can come over if he can, if he's not too busy. But it's okay.
We'll get to it. We'll get
Before
to it.
we
Thankfully,
get to
it's not
that-
first. We have time.
Yes, I want to talk. I want you to see this video from The Perfect Neighbor. Take a
Viral
look.
video. Let's go.
Yes.
Every time I walk past, she thinks we're trying to steal her truck or buy her truck. We're not even.
How old are you?
We're 11.
Okay. This viral video, of course, all over Instagram. Netflix, The Perfect Neighbor is making some waves in history, earning the perfect 100 from critics' scores on Rotten Tomatoes. Yes. So the true crime documentary is screened at the 2025 Sundance Film Festival. It explores the 2023 shooting death of A.J. Owens, and that's in Ocala, and it's directed by a close friend of hers. So that's why it got so in depth. If you know news, you know this story.
Right.
And it was just about neighbors. Just think about it. Sometimes they always say you have to get along with your neighbors, and that story ended up being someone dying because of that. So
yeah, that's very unfortunate. So I've got to watch that because I had a friend who said she wasn't really into it necessarily. So now I have to see it because now I'm hearing good and bad. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot of body camera footage and all.
Maybe
of that,
that's what it was. Okay.
Right. So
What's
here we go.
next?
So we have another viral video. Duval's favorite duo. Take a look.
Baby, he don't talk sweet. He ain't got much to say.
Well, here's the deal. We know the dynamic duo, just two dads. That's how they describe them. The spot shows the two dads sharing laughs, fatherhood moments, and a message that hits home. Big goals require big support, and who does it better than the corner in the end zone with his dance partner?
So cute. I love that video.
You know what?
It's
so
adorable.
They do a good job. They have to do a good job on the field. So they could dance together. They could be dads, great dads together. They got to get it together when they come back here to Jacksonville.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear about this next one.
Yes, here we go. All right, take a look at this viral video. Let's just go to it.
Fall off. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
We know Cam Newton doesn't play about his hats. Former NFL star Cam Newton got into a heated exchange with the Alabama A&M mascot during the 40-yard dash. So the mascot won the race. The mascot hit Cam's hat off, and Cam does not play. Look at those muscles, first of all.
Yeah, I could tell he looked actually very mad.
Yes.
Because I was wondering when people were talking about this, I was like, do you think it's real?
Yeah. I thought it was real because we know Cam Newton. He's just like, you kind of can't touch people.
Yeah.
I think people get it. Don't.
Yeah, even a mascot.
Keep your hands
We'll
to
learn our
yourself.
lesson. Thank you so much, Jasmine. That was fun. Until next week.
That's right.
And we'll be right back.
If your windows are drafty, hard to open, or just plain outdated, it's the perfect season to save on new windows. With Renewal by Anderson's fall savings and special financing. Call and schedule today.
Hi, I'm Sierra, your office, your wine bar. At Closet Factory, our family designs stunning spaces that fit your needs. Give us a call today and one of our 5-star rated designers will personally meet with you. Built locally, designed personally, we are Closet Factory.
If you live in Northeast Florida and are covered by both Medicare and Medicaid, it's time to get to know the U-Card, only from United Healthcare. It's a member ID card that can open doors to comprehensive and affordable coverage. And it's all yours when you join a United Healthcare Dual Complete plan. If you live in one of these Northeast Florida counties, you could get more benefits than original Medicare with this plan, all for a $0 monthly plan premium. To learn more, give us a call. With your U-Card in hand, you can use the $349 credit you'll get every month to help pay for over-the-counter products like pain relievers, cold remedies, or your daily vitamins. The U-Card can also be used to help pay for healthy foods and utilities for qualifying members. And as your member ID card, the United Healthcare U-Card opens doors to a large network of Medicare Advantage providers, including doctors and specialists. Dual Complete also gives you a $4,000 dental allowance for covered services like cleanings, fillings, x-rays, and crowns, plus a $0 copay for covered generic and brand name prescriptions, and $0 copays for 72 one-way trips to or from the doctor and pharmacy. It's not only a great way to get more benefits than original Medicare, but with United Healthcare by your side, you'll get our support every step of the way. So if you live in Northeast Florida, see why more people with a dual special needs plan choose United Healthcare and get the United Healthcare U-Card. Use your credit on your U-Card every month to help pay for over-the-counter products, plus healthy food and utilities for qualifying members. All for a $0 monthly plan premium. Annual enrollment ends December 7th. So call or click to connect with us today to get the reliable all-in-one coverage of a United Healthcare Dual Complete plan.
I'm Brad. No, I'm Brad. No, you're Justin. Is the thought of selling your property this confusing? We're Prime Buyers and twin brothers, making it easy to sell your house for cash. We've dealt with every situation: rundown rentals, serious repairs, foreclosure, divorce, family disputes. You don't need to fix a thing. So before you call a realtor, save the commission and let's talk. I think we may be the right property buyer for you. Call Prime Buyers at 904-267-0000.
Hi, I'm Jill. At Closet Factory, every design we build is created with you in mind. Each custom closet is designed for your space, wardrobe, and lifestyle. Built locally, designed personally. We are Closet Factory.
Renewal by Anderson's energy-efficient replacement windows and doors can help lower your energy bills and save you money. With Renewal by Anderson's fall savings and special financing. Call and schedule today.
You hear that? Ow, it's time for Trivia Tuesday, baby. Look at that. All right. Okay, so Florida-Georgia game or Georgia-Florida game. I can't remember which one it is.
Florida-Georgia, baby.
Florida-Georgia this year? Okay. It's always, no, it's not always Florida-Georgia.
It's always Florida-Georgia.
Yeah, in my mind.
It rolls off the tongue better. It's always Florida-Georgia.
Yeah, okay, so we're a little bit of a house divided here. So she's got her Florida gear going on. Thanks, Matt. This is actually his amazing jersey.
Yes.
This one is totally mine. Ha-ha! So we're gonna go. So we're gonna do a little bit of trivia about the Florida-Georgia game or the Georgia-Florida game, the Georgia-Florida game. All right, what do you got for us?
All right, guys. So the first question is how long has the Florida-Georgia game been a tradition in Jacksonville?
Oh,
A,
in Jacksonville.
1945. B, 1923. C, 1933. Or D, 1970.
Ladies first.
1945. Total guess.
Wrong.
Okay.
David.
Let's go with 1970.
Wrong.
1933.
Bingo.
Oh, okay.
No, that doesn't count. That's not it. It's not it. It says it on the signs
Oh, it
downtown.
is on the signs
There we
downtown.
go. There we go. Good job.
See, I thought you guys would have a chance because.
Okay, good. I thought for sure David was
Jordan,
going to get it.
1-0.
Okay, all right.
No, she doesn't get it. No way. She got it wrong. That's 0-0.
All right, 0-0.
Justin said it.
We'll up the stakes. Okay, second question. What is, and this is an actual thing, what is the official trophy of the Florida-Georgia game called? Is it A, the Okefenokee Oar, B, the Bulldog Collar, C, the Gator Tail, or D, the Harlan Hill Trophy? David?
I have no idea. This is an absolute complete guess. Let's go with D.
That is incorrect.
I would have guessed that too. I can't imagine it's the Bulldog or the Gator because
go with A.
A.
You are correct. It is actually the Okefenokee Oar, and I looked this up. This
so
is
random, an oar.
Trophy tradition. It's a 10-foot long oar carved out of wood course, Okefenokee Swamp.
I'm going to Google that. All right.
Okefenokee. All right, question 3. Weird. What is the name of the Georgia Bulldog mascot?
Oh, I think I know this.
Oh, this one's easy.
It's D. It's D.
Yeah,
D is correct. A little fun fact, guys. These are all mascots of other colleges,
So my cousin went there. So that's the only reason I know that.
The UGA?
I didn't know about the OR thing.
It's like UGA 12 at this point.
So Jordan's up 2-0. David?
1-0.
Okay, 1-0. Can you make the comeback? There we go. Question 4. What is the name of the Florida Gators mascot?
Yeah.
We have, is it A, Big Al, B, Albert, C, Chompy, or D, Raleigh the Reptile?
David's first, right, on this one?
David is first.
Let's go with B.
You are
Albert.
correct. Albert. All right, here we go. David, can you tie it up? I love the pressure. Pressure is on. Where will the Florida-Georgia game be played in 2026 and 2027? Is it A, Gainesville and Athens, B, Atlanta and Tampa,
I think you're up
C,
on this one, right? Okay.
Orlando and Augusta, or D, Miami and Savannah?
I actually don't know.
B. Atlanta.
You are correct. B, Atlanta and Tampa.
I think I heard someone talking about it. That's the only reason. There's no way I know this information.
Yeah,
It's other people.
That's what I would have guessed too, because
telling me.
They don't want to play it. They don't want to do a home game in either one of the stadiums. They want to have them as on like neutral sites.
Right, I think that's
They want to keep the RV city, the tradition of like, hey, everyone come travel and watch arguably one of the greatest rivalries in college football.
Oh yeah.
So Jordan, winner, chicken dinner.
Which is so random. I did not think. So is that foreshadowing?
It's 2-1. Whoever's controlling this.
No, because I got the UGA.
That's your second one.
Yeah, and then the last one I just...
Yeah, right, you is crazy.
You got the
Okefenokee look, we're just going to watch back, okay, and make sure. But go Gators.
Okay. All right, guys, before we go, let me hear y'all's predictions. Who wins Saturday?
Georgia, handedly.
I'm going to say Florida because I won this game.
There you go. I love it. Florida, Georgia, Saturday.
Suck this year,
Oh, they do. Yeah,
They're
you're right.
so
How are
bad.
the Bulldogs? They're good?
They're very good.
Okay,
yeah.
It's going to be an upset, all right, guys?
He's like, nah. They've only lost one game. Look at it.
Polo on. It's going to be an upset, guys. Not being biased.
Matt, you did wonderful. Thank you for letting me borrow the jersey.
Yeah, that's a great jersey.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right.
All right, guys. Hey, guys, and remember, if you want to catch all this stuff, you can catch it again at 2 p.m. on FCN Plus. Just download the app on your television like everything else. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Stick around because the news is next.